Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
This economy has taken off like a rocket ship.
Like a rocket ship. How many times do I play that till you're sick of it? Well, why do I play it? Until I'm sick of it. It's repeated over and over. Because it's probably one of the biggest lies ever. Ever. We're going to talk about the big lie. This is not about the trade. No, this is nothing. Yes, it's got something to do with trade, this craziness that's going on. But if you take 100% of what's going on right now, they're saying 100% has to do with the trade problem. Only 25% has to do with the trade problem. They're deceiving you again. They've been deceiving you since 2001, going all the way back to the dot-com days. Another distraction. All distractions. Just like they distracted you in 2015 when they saw that the economy was falling apart. What did they do? They raised rates and said, oh, we're raising rates because people will think the economy's in great shape. To distract you, they raised rates, making you think, oh, everything's going to be great. Nothing but distractions. This is not all about the trade problem. This is finally going back more than 10 years where the banks and the bank derivatives are finally peaking. The bank derivatives are just crazy. Over $600 trillion, never been fixed. They went up by, 80% in 2018. I'm going to talk about today about the real problem, but they don't want you to know the real problem. In fact, what's amazing to me is why aren't people picketing outside of Fox Business, CNBC, yelling and screaming because you've been lied to? They've been telling you all along, what? Everything's wonderful.
And you have to admit, things are going well. There's euphoria in the air.
Really?
It's just a wonderful world we're living in.
I mean, they were telling you this while the economy was imploding, and you started to finally figure it out with the yield curve. You didn't know anything about the yield curve until last week when the market dropped 900 points. You didn't know the difference between a yield curve and a ham sandwich. But all of a sudden, Fox Business, CNBC, they all start talking about the yield curve. Everybody's going, what's the yield curve? What's the yield curve? What is that? Because they started to tell you the reason the market's collapsing because of the yield curve. And guess what? Every time the yield curve started to flatten, which was a huge warning before it even inverted, every day they tell you the same thing. The market was a rocket ship. Everything was a rocket ship. Everything's wonderful. It's just crazy. But everybody believed it. But here's what you got to do. You got to go back. You got to go back to the .com. Because what's happened is the dot-com crash, remember, the dot-com started in 1994. It peaked, remember, in 2000. And then it finally collapsed in 2004. But if you go back to the dot-com, it started under Bill Clinton. And he had his band of thieves with him who rigged the entire dot-com market. They rigged the whole market. So that was, remember, from 1993 to 2001, while he was in office. The dot-com started just a little bit before that. Okay. Well, actually, let's use that the dot-com started in about the same time he got in office, so I don't complicate it. Peaked in 2000. Bush becomes president in 2001. Now, wait a minute. When he became president in 2001, Bush never fixed the economy as a result of the dot-com. Instead of fixing it, they propped it up. They propped it up. So remember, after the dot-com peaked in 2000, Bush becomes president in 2001. Then 9/11 happens in 2001. And then the dot-com crash finally finished in 2004. It was already underway when Bush took over, baby Bush took over. And then when we had that crash of 9/11, when that all happened, at the same time, remember, when 9/11 happened, we had the dot-com crash. So it was never fixed. We never fixed the economy. We propped it up. It was never a recovery. We propped it up. So let's think about it. So between Clinton, Bill Clinton, and between baby Bush, the dot-com crash, 9/11, there was no recovery. How'd they prop it up? They propped it up with housing. This is what's going on today. This has been the cancer. This hasn't all. It's amazing how they're just lying to everybody. This about 25% of the problem you're seeing right now. The reason why you're seeing the yields crashing, the yield, and why I've been talking about it for so long, since 2015, the yields dropping, because the yields have been telling us since 2001, since 2004, when the dot-com crash finally peaked. The yields always been telling us something's wrong with the market, something's wrong with this economy, because nobody ever wanted to prop it up, and nobody ever wanted to fix it. Let it go. What I mean by fix it, let it go into a recession. You got to let these things go into a recession. Instead, they propped it up with housing. So Bush props it up with housing around 2002, heats up in 2006. Remember what they're doing? Giving houses to anybody. Massive credit. They built a massive credit bubble. Gave everybody credit. And then when it crashed in 2008, the banks crashed in 2008. And instead of dismantling the banks so we could fix the economy, we propped it up. We propped it up with QE. So every time we had a major event that took our economy down, from the dot-com under Bill Clinton, we turned around and propped it up under baby Bush with housing. Housing goes down. Instead of fixing the economy, let us go into a recession. They propped it up. Remember, they propped up the hurting economy because of the dot-com crash. They propped it up with housing. Then when the housing busted and the banks busted, then they propped it up with QE. During all this time, the banks were carrying derivatives of $600 trillion. You know how much $600 trillion is? It's amazing. And then, of course, Obama gets in office, and he starts with QE. And QE. And then the QE continued under Trump. This is what's going on. So if you go back from 2004, if you want, to where we are today, we never fixed our economies that were broken. Instead, we propped them up, and that's what we have today. This is not all about trade. This is about a cancer that's been festering, and nobody ever wanted to talk about it.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, we didn't make it, unfortunately, to San Francisco. What happened was we left, we went to the airport in Sarasota. We were sitting on the plane for an hour. Atlanta is impossible. If everybody knows you got to go to Atlanta. I don't care where you are, you got to first fly to Atlanta. If you're going to go from California to Hawaii, they make you go to Atlanta, then go back. Matter of fact, I understand if you live in Atlanta and you get on a plane in Atlanta to go to New York, you got to go up, go around for an hour, land in Atlanta, and then you go back to New York. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Wow.
So the weather was so bad. They had this big storm line. We're sitting here for an hour, and thank God what happened was they said, well, everything's going to be okay. And so this one of the stewardess, and she came over to me, and I told her, I got to get out there, man. And she says, was it stewardess? Oh, not stewardess anymore? Flight attendants. A flight attendant. Very nice. She came to me, she said, Mr. Grandy, and she knows me because this is Sarasota where I live, and she said, look, do not go to Atlanta. If you go to Atlanta, you and all you guys, you'll never get out of Atlanta, that you'll never make your connection. And what's going to happen, you're going to have to stay over, and then you're not going to be able to get enough flights, or you're not all going to be able to get on one flight to get to San Francisco, and all your luggage is already lost. So we couldn't. So we could end up in San Francisco. None of our computers, nothing with us. So we had to make a decision. So we're sitting we're all just got off the plane and we're sitting around and going, well, what do we do? And so Alex, I give Alex the credit. Alex says, wait a minute. He said, let me look. So he looks at the market and it was down 800 points. He said that makes the decision for us right there. We got to put our customers first because this market could crash tomorrow. We have because the market's in a crash right now. Nobody knows it, but it's in a crash right now. So we should go and stay here, take care of our customers first, and then we'll go out and we'll do just our own show. And that's what we did. We decided to make that decision to take care of our customers first and come back to our offices for today because we didn't know what was going to happen today. And that's what happened. But thank God that stewardess was honest because it ended up exactly what she said. We wouldn't have got our connection. We had to sleep in Atlanta last night. We would have lost all our luggage, would have been in the other airplane. Oh, my God, what a mess. Anyways, so that's a mess. But the market's a mess. And I want to explain something to you also, that when I told you about what is going on right now, it's an accumulation of never fixing the market since the dot-com started in 1994 and crashed in 2004. And remember, when the dot-com started under Bill Clinton, remember who he had with him. He had all the worst guys you could bring in under. He had Rubin. He had, what's the guy's name? Larry Subner, Tim Geithner. These are all gangsters. In fact, what they did is they made sure that Brooksley Born, who was the head of the Commodities Future Trading Commission, that she got fired because she kept saying how this thing's a whole con job. This dot-com's a whole con job. So they got him fired. So when the dot-com started, remember what happened? It crashed in 2004. Now, think about this for a moment. So the market crashed 2004. That's the first bubble. Instead of fixing it, how do you fix a bubble? You got to fix the economy. That's what the bubble is. And what do? You got to let the economy go into a recession. And then when you let the economy go into a recession, everybody's balance sheet gets cleaned up, especially the government's balance sheet. Everybody starts getting rid of debt. They start tightening up, both the government and individuals. And when individuals have all this debt like they did under dot-com, it cleans that up. So then when you come out of the recession, your economic GDP growth soars. It soars. And your jobs come out like 400,000 jobs a month when you first come out. Then it settles down. So in other words, your GDP starts, your jobs will be like 400,000 a month. Then it settles back to like 250,000 a month. That's what they should have done. And we would have been fine. But no, what happened then? Next, instead of recovering the market, help it recover, there was no recovery. They decided, let's take housing. We'll do the same thing with housing as we did with the dot-com. But what we'll do this time, remember the dot-com, individuals weren't involved in it. Housing, everybody was. So housing, they started to heat the market up in 2002, gave anybody a house, any kind of credit, whatever they wanted, set your own payments. So in 2006, it heated up. The market crashed in 2008. So we had the official dot-com crash of 2004. 2008, we had the official housing crash. Now, instead of fixing that housing crash and finance crash, what should Bush have done? He should have taken the banks and dismantled the biggest banks, the biggest commercial banks. He should have just gotten rid of them, took all their assets, split them up with another. He should have taken the 5 biggest commercial banks, and he should have taken their assets, split them up among the 8,000 other banks and insurance companies. Nobody would ever miss them. Go into a recession. We would have came out so strong. And we'd get, again, another 250, 300,000 jobs a month, not 125,000 a month. So think about this. So since the end of the crash in 2004, that was the dot-com crash, the housing crash, which really heated up in 2006 and then crashed 2008. These two, we never fixed it. So then what do they do? Let's prop the economy up. So now you got baby Bush gone. Obama comes in, and from 2009, 2016, he props it up. The same banks, he takes care of them, and he props it up with quantitative easing, which means he brings interest rates down to near zero. He gives all that free money to the banks so they buy their own stock. He takes that free money, gives it to corporations so they buy their own stock. It was nothing but a big, fat bubble. And then Trump comes in. Now remember, the whole economy has never, ever been fixed. It's been propped up. This has nothing to do with what you see with today, very little to do today with trade. You see where I'm going with this? I'll be right back with more.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600.
If you're going to make money in the market, you got to make money when the market goes back down. When these stocks start dropping, that's the key to investing. You're never going to make money if all you're depending on is stocks going up. I'll give you an example. Schlumberger. This is one of our 5 stocks. And Schlumberger, we have a 20% return right now because my members, if you're my member, you would have been short. You would have been short. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, you go to my site. It says Working Investor Group, and we tell you exactly what to do with that stock. And same of the other stocks. You don't have to know anything about the company. All you do is at 2 o'clock, you go and find out what we're doing. Nobody else does that.
For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
We're speaking with Jared Douglas. He's a licensed mortgage loan originator, and his company's called Cash Call Mortgage. Let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com. Jared, I want to thank you. The service you gave us was incredible. Why don't you explain a little bit when you say how you specialize in alternative products for self-employed applicants?
Yes, thank you, Phil. Thanks for having me on. So what we specialize in is an alternative product for applicants who are self-employed. We have a product for applicants that are, have a lot of assets but no documentable income, and then we have another version for, real estate investors. So there's three versions of our alternative approach or alternative product that helps people with, outside the box scenarios get financing.
Again, let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, 877-600-GANG. Join my gang, because remember, we're the only ones who are talking about this yield curve going back to January 2015. When they started to raise interest rates, we couldn't believe they were raising interest rates. We knew why they were doing it, to distract you so that you wouldn't know how bad this economy was. And what measures the economy being bad is the derivative. You found that, is the yield curve. When the yield curve or interest on your short term is higher than your long term 10 years. So in other words, you can get more money buying a 3-month treasury than you could buying a 10-year treasury. That's called inverted. You want to get more money on a 10-year. What is the message does that send? Before they invert, as they start heading towards that inversion, that's called flattening. When it finally inverts, that's like going to stage 4 cancer. They have been distracting everybody from this. They never warned you. Instead, they kept telling how everything is wonderful. How did we go from we're at a rocket ship? We have a rocket ship of an economy. We have the lowest unemployment rate ever, the fastest economic GDP ever, the strongest economy ever, the biggest capital investment, CapEx ever in 20 years. All lies. How did we go to that? For here we are today. Everyone's trying to figure, what do we do? What do we do? What's going on? How did we? Because they lied. And the first problem, and that's I don't understand why people aren't out in front of Fox right now and Varney and out there picketing or CNBC, because all the time that they were telling you the economy's been wonderful and unbelievably great, it hasn't been. And all you had to do is understand the yield curve, which my gang members did. They have since 2015. And then when the yield curve finally crossed in May of 2019, that was it. But yet they still told you how this was the greatest economy ever. Totally lying. Now it's a whole different story now. Oh, they're going to sell, right? What are they going to listen?
Under this hour, stocks in the midst of a terrible week, fears of a recession. What should you do in the market today?
Today you should do nothing.
What are you doing?
So I'm looking to sell further on strength.
Yeah, right. Sell further. These were the same guys telling you buy, right? So so we reached here. This all started we're not here because of the trade dispute. 25% of this problem has to do with the trade dispute. The yield that's collapsing has to do with going all the way back to the year 2004, when the dot-com finished. From 2004 to 2019, they never took the economy and fixed it. They propped it up. So they went from the dot-com crash, they propped the economy up using housing. Then when housing and the banks crashed, they propped up the economy to where we are today with QE. The only people that were getting wealthy were the very, very rich, who 85% of their income comes from the stock market. The guy on Main Street was getting screwed every day because he's listening to these jibber-jabbers tell him how great things are when the market, the economy internally was blowing up. And I kept warning you. And you got to learn how to sell a stock short. And that's the problem. If you're in a 401k, you can't sell a stock short. When this market crashes, and it's going to crash, because you go from a recession to a crash. It always happens. But we'll give you an example. We have our gang members all set up. Right now, they're short oil, OIH, 29% return. We just started to short industrials, XLI, 3%. We're short Dust, 68%. Netflix, we're short 16%. We're up. It goes on and on and on. Caterpillar, we're short 16% return. We're short Schlumberger, 14%. I mean, I can go on and on. We have everybody positioned beautifully. We're short Intel, nice 5% return. Everybody's set up nicely so that we don't get hurt by this. And then we're going to catch it on the way back up. But the other problem that's going on is the advice that Trump has been getting. When he came into the economy, when he came into the market, remember, when he was going to make America great again, he identified the same thing I just told you. The economy is always propped up since 2004. Since after the dot-com crash to the housing crash, they always propped it up, never fixed it. So he said, I'm going to make America great again. And that's what he came in to do. But then he got screwed by his own party, the Republicans, who wouldn't let him get through with his programs where he was going to repeal Obamacare, have a big infrastructure program, and so on. So nobody's Now, and here's the real problem. Nobody has fixed this thing. And the biggest problem, the banks. The banks are insolvent. That's right. They're insolvent. This is why the yields are going down, trying to tell you this. This all started, again, in 2004 when the dot-com crash finished. The banks are carrying $600 trillion in derivatives. All derivatives, it's a type of, it's like it's any kind of, it's like a financial instrument, okay? Any kind of financial instrument. And it's just a contract between you and me, and what we do is trade it, okay? We just trade. It could be an options future or some warrant or some futures contract. But the problem is how they ended up with all these derivatives was that's how they kept the banks and everything going when the market crashed, the first dot-com crash to the housing crash. That's how they were able to prop and keep the banks up. See, Bush should have let the banks collapse. Instead, he propped them up. Then Obama came in and he propped the banks up because it was the banks that were putting these guys in office. That's why. Because the 1/100th of 1%, the richest people in the world who make 80% of their money for the stock market, they're all Wall Street guys. So instead of doing the right thing, both Obama, he wouldn't do the right thing, and baby Bush wouldn't do the right thing. Trump comes in, all of a sudden the stock market starts taking off, and all of a sudden he loves it. Here he said it was a big, fat, ugly bubble. He turns around and he finally says, no. I'm in charge here. This is my market. Market's doing, this is about me. So you can judge me, my performance on the stock market. Judge my performance on the stock. It was nuts. And now today, what's going on? Trump's disapproval rate rises, 56%. Because if this market collapses, he's not going to get reelected. And Larry Kudlow is one of the biggest reasons. I always said he should have been fired. He should never have been hired. And I don't agree with MSNBC on anything, but I agree with this.
Donald Trump's fake White House economic advisor, Larry Kudlow, who used to play an economist on TV, but does not have a degree in economics. He does not have a PhD in anything. Everything Larry Kudlow has said while pretending to be an economist in the White House contradicts everything Larry Kudlow used to say when he was pretending to be an economist on CNBC.
And he always lied. Remember, he came out and he said how huge CapEx was huge. Now his business investment was huge, and business investment was dying. And we would play a cut. I'm not going to waste your time to do the two cuts. We'd have the one cut where he came out and say, "Oh yeah, CapEx business investment is fantastic, right?" But then we have another cut where the report came out and said it was terrible. And then he brings in two other losers. He brings in Moore and he brings in Laffer, and now they own Trump. They got Trump's ear, and they're telling him to own the market. When the market was going up. Remember when he first got in and election night, he was elected, and then after the market went up 45%, and he started to fall in love with the market. Well, this is all going to kill him, because I'm going to tell you what happens. Even if they bring interest rates back down to zero, I'm going to tell you exactly what this market's going to do if they bring interest rates back down to zero. I'll be as right as I have been about every crash. Join my gang right now.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
We're speaking with Jared Douglas. He's a licensed mortgage loan originator, and his company's called Cash Call Mortgage. Let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com. Jared, I want to thank you. The service you gave us was incredible. Why don't you explain a little bit when you say how you specialize in alternative products for self-employed applicants?
Yes, thank you, Phil. Thanks for having me on. So what we specialize in is an alternative product for applicants who are self-employed. We have a product for applicants that are, have a lot of assets but no documentable income, and then we have another version for, real estate investors. So there's three versions of our alternative approach or alternative product that helps people with, outside-the-box scenarios get financing.
Again, let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com. Every time I'm on the air, join my gang. Try it. Try it for 30 days. AT&T, we got a 3% profit so far in May. Our Goldman Sachs are up 6%. Our Intel, we have a profit of 16% shorting it. Caterpillar, we're up 11% shorting it. And Schlumberger, we're up 18% because we shorted it. That's how you make money in this game.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
I've been a PhilsGang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend PhilsGang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the PhilsGang Radio Show. Want to know more about PhilsGang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Business investment is picking up. CapEx is absolutely vital. So I'm just saying we're in a good spot.
And then here was the truth.
Business investment. It was down in the second quarter.
Business investment, why has it not kicked in?
There you go. And this is what he keeps doing. He keeps lying. But it's not just him. They're all doing the same thing. And the jibber jabbers are right behind them. This isn't the first time. Remember George Bush? He said, go shop, go shop.
This work begins with keeping our economy growing. And I encourage you all to go shopping more.
I mean, that was right after 9/11. And after 9/11, remember, 9/11 happened just as the dot-com crash was almost completed. And then when they finished the dot-com crash, they didn't do anything to help the economy recover. Again, they said, why don't we do housing? We'll prop up the economy with housing. We'll do a fake housing, give everybody a house. And then when that collapsed, Obama comes in, and he starts, instead of, again, fixing the economy, he starts with QE, printing money, giving the banks money, free money, giving Wall Street free money, giving the CEOs free money, so the stock market would go up. So this economy has never been once in a recovery since the dot-com crash going back in 2004. Since 2004 to 2019, this has been one big, fat, ugly bubble. And why are they afraid to correct it? Why are they afraid to let it go into a recession? Because there's $600 trillion in derivatives the banks have on their books. Our economy in the United States is only $16 trillion. Listen to what I'm saying. The economy in the United States is only $16 trillion. The banks, I'm not talking about 8,000 banks. I'm talking about the 5 largest banking institutions owe $600 trillion. You know how much that is, $600 trillion? You could go back to the moon. You could take $1,000 bills to go back to the moon, back and forth to the moon like 1.2 million times. So they know these banks are insolvent because of these derivatives. But you never hear anybody talk about that either. And you didn't hear anybody talk about the market was going to be going down because of the signals we're getting from the market as to the yields inversions. And we were right on that. Why don't you join my gang? Now, look at you got to learn how to be in a position where you don't care if the market's going up or the market's going down. The best thing to do, okay, if you don't have time to learn, you don't have to come back, you don't have time to come to our trading classes, our trading academy, why don't you just do the Working Investor Program? Here, give you an example. My Working Investor Program right now, Schlumberger, we have a return of 14%. So at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we post a video with our portfolio, our member portfolio stocks. That portfolio tells you to do, if you just follow it, you know exactly what to do. Here, listen, I'll play. This is part of the portfolio that will be today on Schlumberger. We're up 14%. So if you're in that one with us and you're up 14%, you go to the video today, Working Investors, you click on, this is what it tells you to do.
Schlumberger, we're going to add to our position today. Okay, we added yesterday. We're going to add a little bit more today as this is making this nice new low for us.
Okay, and he's showing you on the color-coded chart, So we're up 14%. So you there's no way that you can go wrong. For $39.95, try it for 1 month. And always know you're going to be positioned properly whether the market goes down or up. And here's the other thing. A market has a trend. A stock has a trend. The trend is your friend. It's always right. Just like the yields are always right. When yields start going down, when you have yields going down, they finally invert, it tells you the economy, there's no confidence in the economy. And European investors stop even bringing their money in. But listen to this. There was one, somebody said they're bringing a lot. I can't find that cut now. Everybody was bringing their money in. I think it was, I think this is it right here. Listen to this.
We've got the yield on the 10-year at 1.608%.
Yeah.
All the way down, a significant drop.
Sure.
I think that's not because people are worried about a recession in America. I think it's because money is pouring into America from overseas because...
That is a lie. When a yield goes down, it's telling everybody the economy is going to collapse. We're going into a recession. We're going into a crash. The money that is coming into this market is to buy bonds. People they're looking for safety. And when they buy bonds, the yield goes down even faster, which brings the crash even quicker. That's a bold-faced lie, what he said right there. This is incredible what he said. It just makes me sick.
We've got the yield on the 10-year at 1.608%.
Yeah.
All the way down, a significant drop.
Sure.
I think that's not because people are worried about a recession.
That's exactly what it means. Go look it up. When yields are going down, it means that there's no confidence. When you have a 3-year treasury, 3-month treasury that you're getting higher rate than you're doing on a 10-year treasury, that tells you, okay, when it's inverting and your 10-year treasury is going down, you can get more money on a 3-month than a 10. It's telling you there's no confidence looking out in the economy. The Europeans aren't coming over here putting money in. Why would they come over here and put money in? All they're going to do is, if they came over here, they'd be buying gold. And why do you think we're up in gold? And I told you, when we saw this in May of this year here, an inversion start, I got everybody, all my gang members in gold. and they're doing fantastic. We've got an average of about, 45, 50% return. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang, and you got two choices. You can just go to the site at 2 o'clock, called the Working Investor Group, click on the video, and whatever stock you selected out of our member portfolio, just follow it. And we always suggest the first month, just do it on paper. Or you can come to, if you want to be an activist investor, you want to learn how to trade, want to learn how to invest, and come to our classes every day. And you can be an activist investor. It's your choice. Same $39.95 covers both. But you've got to do something. And you can, I hope you see what's going on now, that they have, ever since they've been lying to you, and they've never wanted to tell you the truth, and they keep you distracted by telling you how great the market is, and they keep on pumping the market up while very few people benefit from that stock market going up. Very, very few people. Half the people in our workforce don't even have stocks. They don't even have stocks. They don't. The people that are making money all these years are the people who 80% of their income comes from the market. That's the top 1 percentile, and that also includes the 1/100th 1%. Put it in a simple way, we have 69 million single-family households. Only 1 million of the 69 million households make money in the market. That's right. Isn't that amazing? So, but if you join my gang, you make money because you don't care if the market's going down or the market's going up. It's just crazy. Listen to this cut here on Ron Paul.
I think when Trump wants to do something with interest rates and move down faster, and then say, well, get rid of the inverted curve, and then you have Powell saying, well, let's not go so fast. They're really tinkering on the edges. They're not dealing with the fundamental problem.
That's right. What he's saying is this. What I'm saying. Let's say they decide Trump beats up Powell enough, and he gets it down to 0 rates. It's not. Everybody's thinking it gets it back to 0. It's going to exactly happen what happened in 2009, where the market in 2009 up to 2019 went up, 2018 went up 350%. Oh, we'll do that again. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen this time, because the economy is too broken within. It's too busted, and it's going to make it worse, not better. And if you go look on a map, you go look on a chart rather, our .com crash, it went up and it crashed, and then the housing crash went up and crashed both at the same top, both exactly at the same top. This one here, the QE that we're in right now, went up like 4 times higher than the .com and housing crash. That's all because of QE, the biggest bubble in history. Everybody that knows what they're doing made money in the market, right? But we're making money when it's going to collapse. Join my gang so you'll be positioned when this market crashes. You'll be in position, okay, to be making money on the way down. All you have to do at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, go to my video, follow exactly what it says, and you'll be fine. And then you can help St. Jude. All right. We'll see you on the charts tomorrow. More then.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.